Hello everyone and welcome back. I got home yesterday afternoon. I've just been hanging out with Melissa yesterday or last night and today. We just got all of the stuff that needs to be done Sunday night finished. Went out and fed the chickens, collected the eggs, got the garbage can down. And it's Sunday today, so I don't know how many days I'll do this video before I turn around and go back down to Louisiana, but my dad's coming out tomorrow to work in the workshop on his table. And it's just another crappy day. I got up here yesterday and it was raining like this. I mean, it's not cold, it's in the low 40s, but it's been raining all day yesterday, or when I got home, and then pretty much all day today. Tomorrow I'll unload the trailer and get that brought in and dropped off. I wanted to do it today, but it's like I said, it's just been raining and crappy today. And I was tired. The last 3 days, that long day at the house and then 2 long days of driving pretty much wiped me out. Don't know if you can see them over there, but there's 2 deer. There's actually a third one just to the right of my truck, like right there. Oh, now it's going blurry. See if you can see it there. Just eating grass. Good morning, everybody. I need to get that U-Haul trailer unloaded. I'm just going to put the stuff back in here. One house from last year over there, second house over here this year. Probably going to have a garage sale eventually. Get this stuff done, then I need to go drop off the U-Haul trailer, and I want to have lunch with Melissa. Go out for chicken wings because it's been 5 weeks since we went out to eat. Another cloudy day today, but no rain. There was a little bit of a sprinkle earlier. And tomorrow the sun is supposed to come out, so that's going to be nice. Yesterday was just a horrible, rainy, rotten day. At least I have a lot shorter distance to carry this to get it into storage here than I did going from the house to the trailer. Well, my dad just showed up. I just talked to him for about a half hour, so he's going to go out and work in the workshop. This thing is finally making it up here. I made this in, I don't know, 2014 or 15 maybe to hold Melissa's cookbooks. And this was out of wild black cherry. I milled the boards from the tree and everything. And it survived the flood because it got thrown up on top of the something higher than the countertops in the house. And it's just got all kind of dust. I need to bring it in and get it all cleaned up again, but I'm glad it survived and finally made it up here. I'm glad that's done. Go get this thing dropped off. I still have room in there too because Zachary has the six-wheeler. I think it's all done now. And that's going to have to get brought up here because Zachary and Samantha are in the process of selling their house, which is about 2 hours and 15 minutes south of here, and buying a house that's 1 hour, according to GPS, 1 hour and 29 minutes north of here. So somewhere in that, the six-wheeler's got to make it back up here. And even with all this mess, this here is where the six-wheeler sat before, so I can just push this stuff back a little bit, move stuff around, and I'll be able to pull that six-wheeler back in here so it's under a roof. These chairs here, they've been down in Louisiana. Melissa bought them, I think it was after the flood when, I don't know, they've been down there a long time. But anyway, these are chairs that are going to go with the table, which is over there. And I mean, you guys have had to be watching the channel for a long time. That video was probably, I don't know if it was on this channel or on Joe and Zach's Survival, but I made a table for the eventual cabin that will go where the tent is. And these old antique chairs are what I wanted to go with it, and they've always sat down there, and every time I come up here I think, well, I should throw them in the back of my truck, but then what if it gets rained on? And there's just always been a reason why I'd never brought them back up here. Now they finally made it from Louisiana up here to Minnesota. And they need to be cleaned up a little bit, but they're a nice looking chair. If I rearrange stuff in here, still got enough room for a couple more houses worth of junk. Not going to get my tractor in here anytime soon though. Get this dropped off. Yesterday I was just like, I do not want to go back down to Louisiana. I was just so exhausted. And then after a good night's sleep last night, now it's like, okay, I'm ready to go. I got the trailer dropped off. Now I got to fill up with diesel. When I drove by the Native American gas station, it was $4.89 a gallon for diesel. When I drove by Quick Trip in town here, it was $5.30. Well, it's right here. Let's see, $5.29. You know where I'm going to get diesel. It's not going to be Quick Trip. I just went in and took a shower, went out and talked to my dad for maybe 10 minutes. Now I'm heading to Buffalo Wild Wings. I stopped at the Native American store there to get fuel. It pumped so slow, it took at least 2 minutes, more than 2 minutes, to get 1 gallon. So I stopped. I'll have to pay more money somewhere else. over and over from early morning until I just heard it now, and you'll hear it even right up until dark. You can hear the rough grouse out in the woods beating their wings. And I heard a woodcock above doing how they do it with their wings for where they fly over their area that they're going to be mating and nesting. I love the sounds of spring. One of the first projects I have to do this spring is get that metal roof put on this. There's all kind of shingle tabs laying in the yard from they had some really windy days. Today I was expecting to sharpen the blade on the chainsaw and go out there and start cutting some of that wood, but then I decided, you know what, I better just get my butt down to Louisiana and get that over with. So I've been preparing for that. I'm going to leave in the morning. I had to rent another U-Haul trailer to pick up. Today is Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. I have it set up for a Friday morning pickup. Hopefully I can be back up here by Sunday or Monday. So I've been doing stuff like that today, just getting stuff ready. That wood will have to wait until next week. I do want to start the tractor though. I don't think that thing's been started now in at least 6 weeks, so I should probably fire that up and let it run for a little bit. It's definitely missing on one of the cylinders, but I just want to start it to get the battery charged up. I'm sure I need to clean the plugs. Haven't done that since last fall. I have laundry in the washer and in the dryer. I'll just put that in my bag when it's done and throw it back in my truck. She sounds better now. Must have just been one cylinder that was wet and was missing. I'm gonna head up to the store and get a case of bottled water and a couple things for my trip down there so I don't have to do it. I want to leave early tomorrow, so I don't want to have to worry about doing that in the morning. I just spread new straw in here. It's Wednesday. Tonight it's going to get down to 29 degrees, but Friday things are warming up now. So the little chicks that we had inside, which are now half-grown chickens, actually the whiter ones are even bigger than that. It's amazing the size difference. Anyway, they're all going to come out here Friday. So we keep the lights off in here. I mean, I have them on right now to do this. And then the best time to put chickens in then is right after it gets dark. So then they're in here all night and the other chickens are sleeping. There's nobody beating anybody up, because if you guys have ever had chickens, putting new chickens into a flock is brutal, to say the least. So it's best to do it at night so that they're in here the whole entire night before it gets light out and everybody starts picking on them. Melissa wants to do that on Friday because then she'll be here to keep coming out and checking on them, you know, like Saturday morning and everything, because she's so busy with work. And now she got home tonight and then turned around and she has another, you know, pottery class, or well, they made cups the one night and bowls the second class, and this class they're making plates on the pottery wheel, so she doesn't have a lot of extra time. I packed bubble wrap and boxes. I don't need a lot of boxes, but I needed bubble wrap for, I've got a few glass tables that have to come off here, so got that in my truck. Clothes are in the dryer. Once they're done, I'll throw them into my duffel bag and should be about ready to go. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. I was only here for a few days, but spring is here. There's a lot more to come. Tomorrow I start the long drive south. I will see you guys on the next video.